Hey art friends, Mrs. Talbot here at Joe K. Bryant Elementary in the art studio. And today we're going to be drawing from observation. That means that we're really going to look at things critically with our eye and making sure that we're drawing what we're seeing rather than what we think we see. To start off, I'm going to share the first part of a book. It's called The Drawing Lesson. This is a graphic novel by Mark Criley that teaches you how to draw. The Drawing Lesson, a graphic novel that teaches you how to draw by Mark Criley. Kid, I ain't running a library here. You gonna buy that book or not? How much is it? $2. I got $1.19. Then that book'll be yours right after you run back home and ask your parents for 81 cents. He looks like he's feeling a little bit mad. I think I would be too. That was a little rude. Whoa, you're good. Thanks. No, seriously, you're like really good. Thank you. Do you like drawing? I love drawing, but I'm not as good as you. I'm pretty terrible compared to you. Well, I've been practicing for a long time, more than 30 years. You're better than Ryan Pasternak. I didn't even think that was possible, but you are for real. Ryan Pasternak? He's in the 5th grade. He can draw a Lamborghini without looking at anything. So, you think it's bad to draw while looking at something? Well, it is kind of cheating, right? 'Cause you're copying. If you can draw it from memory, then you're a real artist. I'm looking at those trees over there. Does that mean I'm not a real artist? You're the realest artist I've ever met. Teach me how to draw. I want to be able to draw like you. Sorry, but I'm not a teacher. I'll pay you. $1.19. It's all the money I have. I got $10 at home from my birthday. I don't need your money. Please, teach me how to draw. Please, I've got to learn to draw like this. It's my dream. What's your name? David. Okay, David, sit down. I'll give you a little drawing lesson. Yes! Chapter 2, Drawing What You See. Drawing is all about seeing. You can't draw well until you can see well. Awesome, 'cause I don't wear glasses or even contact lenses. I'm not talking about eyesight, David. I'm talking about seeing things accurately. Here, let's start by having you try to draw my wristwatch. I'll pull the knob out so it stops moving. But I'm not really into drawing watches. This isn't about watches. It's about learning to draw anything you're looking at. Anything. When it comes to drawing, it's always the same process, whether you want to draw a tree or a Lamborghini or this wristwatch. I'll put it here next to you. Do your best to draw a picture of it. And I'll help you to see it more accurately so that you can draw it more accurately. Okay, stop right there. What? Look at the shape you've drawn for the watch face. Is it the same as the watch face in real life? Yeah, they're both rectangles. But are they the same kind of rectangle? Close enough. No, not for a serious artist. Look at the shape of the watch face. Study it. As rectangles go, it's a little squarish. Now, look at the shape in your drawing. How is it different? Well, it's a little more, rectangle-y. Congratulations, David. You're a better artist already. No, I'm not. Sure you are. See, seeing what's wrong with your drawing is 90% of the battle. If you can't see what's wrong, you can't fix it. But you are learning how to spot your mistakes. That's a big step forward. Now, let's try it again. This time, ease up on the pencil a little. It's hard to erase lines you've made when you are pressing down with all your might. Nice. You've really got it this time. Now you have to draw the strap. But before you get started, take a good long look at what you're about to draw and measure it with your eyes. With my eyes? Yeah, look at the top part of the strap. How many watch faces would you have to lay end to end to equal that top strap? 2 or 3. Make up your mind, kid. What is it? 2 or 3? Well, 3, I guess. Nicely done. That's how you measure things with your eyes. Now go ahead and draw the whole rest of the watch. Keep your lines light and do your best to get everything in your drawing to match what you see in real life. Do I have to put the same number of holes in the strap thingy? Yes, you have to put the same number of holes in the strap thingy. Okay, let's have a look. So, what do you want to hear first? The things you got right or the things you got wrong? How about if you only tell me the good stuff? David, I'm not a cheerleader. You don't get better at things by pretending that you never make mistakes. Okay, tell me the bad stuff, but tell it to me friendly style. All right, the whole point of this lesson is to help you see what's different between the real watch and your drawing of the watch. So let's put them side by side and see if you can spot the differences without my help. Well, first of all, I drew it too big, right? Hey, no one said you had to draw it actual size. You can draw it any size you like as long as you get the proportions right. Let me ask you this. Is the shape of the watch strap in your drawing the same as it is in real life? Not exactly. The real strap tapers a little, doesn't it? You drew the strap too wide at the tip. As a result, you ended up drawing the buckle too big as well. I ruined it. No, you didn't ruin it. Everyone makes mistakes like this at the start. The good news is you kept the lines light, so it'll be easy to erase and fix it. I'm real good at erasing. I do it a lot. Okay, one more thing. The holes on the other strap. But I did what you told me, see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You counted them correctly. I'm so proud of you. So what did I do wrong? Look at the space here on the strap. When people sit down to draw, sometimes they forget to pay attention to the blank spaces between things. But the blank spaces are as important as everything else. You need to get both into the drawing to make it accurate. I kind of don't understand what you just said. Well, here, take a closer look at what you did. You focused all your attention on the number of holes, but not on their placement. You put the top hole too close to the watch face because you didn't notice the blank space that's there in real life. Beginners make this kind of mistake all the time. It's easy to see things. It's harder to see the blank spaces between things. So get to it. Erase those watch straps. and let's see you draw them a little more accurately this time. There you go. Nicely done. You've started seeing things the way artists do. You're looking at shapes, you're measuring distances, you're paying attention to blank spaces, and best of all, you're done with your free art lesson. Here, keep the drawing. It'll help you remember what you learned. But I need to learn more. I want to be as good as you. Teach me how to be as good as you. I have to get back home. I've got deadlines to meet. Please, just 10 more minutes or 5. David, you're a nice kid, but you need to understand something. I'm not your teacher. I'm just a lady you saw in the park. That's true. I don't even know your name. It's Rebecca. My friends call me Becky. So what should I call you? You should call me Becky. Look, I come to this park a lot. You'll probably see me here again sometime, and then I'll give you another art lesson. How does that sound? Promise? Promise. For this project, you'll need a piece of paper, either a loose sheet or a page in your sketchbook. You'll need something to draw with that you can erase, like a pencil. And you'll need an object to draw. It can be anything from a crayon to a wristwatch. So in the story, Becky talked about proportion. We're going to be observing with our eyes, and we're not going to trace our object. That means I don't want you to take your pencil and go around it. I want you to really look and measure with your eyes. So it looks like my crayon has a long body to it and a round end. Here's where the wrapper stops. All right, and I'm looking right here. Do you see how it comes out wide and then cuts in and then comes to kind of a flattened point? Okay, I'm looking at the, gotta do the end. So this little bit sticks out. And I'm gonna draw what's on the wrapper. Okay, this part's dark. All right, there we go. I'm not perfect. No one is. Let's take a minute to look for things that are done correctly and things that are not so good. Tell me the good news and the bad news. What looks good in my picture? And what did I not observe properly? Now it's your turn. Find yourself an object and really focus on what it looks like. Draw a picture.